I was just reading a book. I was reading Radical by David Platt, and he gave some crazy stat that there's over 1 billion people that are classified as unreached, or they've never heard of Jesus, and that really put a burden on my heart, and it made me really want to do something. So I just came up with this small idea, like I'll just design a t-shirt and I'll sell it to people, raise money to help some people hear about Jesus. I went to a youth pastor that I gave him this idea. Basically, he shared a vision with us about Sudan and how if we were to build a Bible school over there, then kids would come and they would hear about Jesus, they'd get an education, they would get cared for, and it would just be a really good thing. Me and my friend we designed a t-shirt in math class, and so I gave up all my birthday money, all my Christmas money, and we bought 50 t-shirts that we had designed. The thought kind of occurred to me, how goofy would I look if I walked around my school with a really old suitcase full of t-shirts? These kids are going to ask me what I'm doing, they're going to make fun of me. And at that moment, God was just kind of like, use it to witness to someone, use this suitcase to kind of test your faith. And so as I was walking down the halls, a lot of kids just kind of looked at me and laughed. I could see them laughing, and this kid comes up to me and says, "Hey, what are you selling these t-shirts for?" And I was able to, this is what God, sent His Son for, and this is what Jesus died for, is for us to be able to love Him and to make disciples. The goal we have, to raise all the money, is $30,000, and the t-shirts, they were doing a great job selling, but selling them for $13 a piece, we figured that wasn't going to raise the whole $30,000, so we needed to find a way to raise more money than that. And so we decided to come with this idea that we would just ride bikes, raise awareness, and get people to pledge a certain amount of money per mile. We went to local businesses around here, and we also, people would pledge 50 cents per every. We rode from North Texas all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. It was a 400-mile long bike ride. It took us 5 days, and we stayed in churches along the way, and we ended up raising around $4,000 with that. My life before all this was real isolated. I would hang out with my friends who were good Christians, but I wouldn't reach out to anyone, and all my money and most of my time it went to eating and sleeping or playing my PlayStation or just hanging out with my friends and not really doing anything that was like living out our faith. We would talk about God all the time, but when it came down to actually doing something for God, we would struggle with that and we wouldn't do anything. The way all of our friends just hopped on this thing and just wanted to help out, seeing the passion and the growth that we've all had through Hope for Sudan has been amazing.